Hello everyone, this is White Wolf, and I wanted to get on here real quick and talk about manifesting the creation of your dreams, the life of your dreams, or just wanting to manifest and blend the non-physical with the way that we use the physical reality, the physical scope of the configurations, but also the sense perceptions, the illusions that we conjure up, and the thoughts that we use every single day as we're creating, as we're delving deep inside of ourselves and trying to understand how to manifest. But really, it's about what you're wanting to attract to yourself and what you're wanting to exit yourself and allow yourself to produce more spiritual mass, which is light within your own being, and what you want to summon within your life, meaning a vision. And that vision becomes who you are, and you allow yourself to prophesy that vision and attract that vision to yourself. But also, it's trying to blend the different energies of your I am presence, trying to blend different energies of different personalities. But also you're blending energies from different dimensions, meaning that you're generating the third dimension, but you're also generating energies from the other dimensions. And a lot of it comes from our angelic beings, our galactic beings, and also our guides and our higher self. So we're trying to blend the energies of the miraculous within our own creation. So we're allowing ourselves to attract the miraculous, to be the miraculous, but also to be the intention of what we're prophesying into the future while we're maintaining the present moment. So understanding this is that nobody is really on this earth trying to figure out why they're here. They're trying to figure out what is the reason, what we're supposed to do here. We always think about why we're here, but actually it's about what we're supposed to do here, what we're supposed to experience, what we're supposed to realize out of ourselves, and what we're supposed to generate within our own creation. And being that electromagnetic kinetic source energy, meaning that you're connecting to the spiritual origination that you once were. And as you're connecting to that spiritual origination, you're finding out more about yourself and having self-realization. So self-realization dawns on you when you started to act on the things that you were previously not acting on, meaning that you were creating the things that you were creating, but then you kind of dawned on you and had an epiphany within yourself, which is that self-realization within yourself of your newfound intention, reality, or existence, or making everything parallel towards itself, meaning that we're changing the way that we think, feel, perceive, act, walk, everything. So everything changes when we embrace the non-physical within our lives, because we change how we're channeling, we change how we use words, we change how we dress even, or how we wear our hair, or the things that we do on a moment-to-moment basis, day-to-day basis. So, and also when you're channeling and when you're realizing more about yourself, when you're coming more back into balance with who you are, you discover that everything becomes more heightened, and there's a sense of spatial awareness. There's a sense of understanding yourself, but also there's a sense of always knowing what's best for you at the end of the day, because you have the divine obedience of spirit leading your message. And also everything that you do isn't out of a random act or being reactatory. It's not reacting to everything, but it's actually finding out why you're reacting to that, or why you're acting like this, or why you're acting like that. So sometimes it's just the very fact of changing your reality, changing your experience, changing what you're tapping into, what you're experiencing altogether, and knowing that you have the ability to change that. Every time that you have the ability to manifest the creation, the prophecy, the destiny fulfilled, or that fulfilled state of becoming the realization of that fulfillment, because you're the appearance of light, you're the appearance and the generation of energy. So understanding this is that nobody is trying to figure out why they're here. They're trying to figure out what they want to do here, how they want to play with their creation, how they want to play with their life, how they want to play with the energies and be the person that generates the illusion that is able to manipulate the energies around them, so that they are able to formulate a pattern of creation that changes and ignites the flame of passion within ourselves. So as we are doing this, as we are coming more into balance with who we are, as we are creating more vividly, more transcendently, or understanding more about ourselves, we gain this wisdom that is not tampered with, meaning we gain a wisdom that has a sense of maturity. We have a wisdom that has a sense of progression, but also it's a deliberate creation upon which you want to create, meaning that it doesn't matter where your compass goes, but it's leading you in the direction where you need to go, meaning that no matter which direction you go, you're always manifesting the creation, knowing that when we experience things and we experience those peak moments or those valley moments or those moments of integration, those moments of clearing, those moments of transformation, and those moments where we see that the signs and the confirmation and the miracles are always being set into motion when you're trying to create your dream life into oneness. So manifesting your dream life into oneness is just becoming that which you want to become in that moment, changing the definition, changing the attachment, changing the form of the creation that you're experiencing. And when you're able to do that, that means that nothing can change how you feel at this exact moment. Nothing can change about how you're living your life, how you're going by that divine blueprint, how you're changing the narrative of the direction that you're going in your life. Meaning you change the feeling, you change the vibration, and you change the expectation of it altogether. So nothing can change unless we choose to transform, unless we choose to emulate, unless we choose to experience life as we want to experience it right at this moment. So if we choose to live life according by our own divine blueprint, by our own rules, by our own sets of laws, by our own creation, meaning we are the manifestation of the creation, of prophesying that into creation. So sometimes it's kind of like we know that we've lived so many lifetimes, but this lifetime is special because we get to have the recognition of why we did all those things in those lifetimes, why we went in that direction, why we felt those ways and did those things in those other lifetimes that kind of reflect back to us what not to do. So all the time we've had our life kind of mapped out for us, but when you awaken, you start to see that your life isn't just mapped out for you and it's not predetermined. So now your life isn't based on predetermination. It means that you get to determine your destiny, your patterns, your experiences. You get to perceive for yourself, and meaning that when you awaken, you kind of get a second chance every single day, redemption, meditation again, kind of coming back to a state of purity. So a lot of us feel like we are experiencing differently because some of us have been starseeds, some of us have been angels in other lifetimes, and some of us have been. Manifesting the creation is seeing physically, and you're seeing within the spirit and stuff like that, and premonitions, and seeing my own future before. So relate to us in a way that we understand it, but sometimes in a way that is confusing and it isn't clear. It's sometimes, I've told many people about this, that sometimes spirits like go talk to Angela or something like that, or go to the store, and it's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that, right? But it's kind of like it's kind of like a blind faith with spirit, with consciousness, with meditation. It's a blind faith because you don't know what you're getting into. So with meditation, every single day that we're experiencing this, every single day that we're realizing this and coming into this intention and this vitality, meaning that we are the prophetic vision. And I'll make this last example, is that it's kind of like deja vu, and it's kind of like having premonitions and visions and intentions and realizations about the portrait that's being reflected back to you, but also seeing in the spirit, not just seeing with clairvoyancy, like really seeing within the spirit. I call it that. I call it that because I feel like it feels like the love and the light and the way that allows you to see yourself in a completely different standpoint. So, and this is going to be my last example, and then we'll do the meditation. So, without any like scriptures, without any like Bible verses, but Jesus was God, but Jesus was God manifested in the human form, meaning that he was the love and the light and the way, and that's what we are as consciousness. The love, the light, and the way, the grid workers, the people who integrate their wisdom, a maturity in oneself, a conviction within their faith, but also an alignment that supersedes all understanding, an alignment that changes all understanding of what you're experiencing prophetically. So think about that. That'll be my last example, but the examples that I made in this video will help you kind of like, oh, I'm experiencing this, I'm experiencing that. This portrait's being relayed to me, but I don't know what I'm experiencing or how to interpret it. So now that you're learning how to interpret your visions, your alignment, your source, then you're able to kind of relay that back into creation. So guys, we're going to do a meditation. So if you want to take part in this meditation, feel free to do so. And when you're experiencing this meditation, paint your own psychic portrait. Paint your own intuition. Paint your own premonitions, your visions in this moment, and prophesy that in that moment so that you can align to that vibration. And also, guys, I'm going to be going live around 8 or 9 or 10, 11 p.m. Eastern. So that's the time slots that I have. So usually if I'm eating dinner or doing something, then I will do that. But I wanted to do this live and do this meditation because I felt like people will really receive from it and people will really kind of gain what they need to gain from it. So we're going to do a meditation to put this in a grounded form. And also, guys, I have private session specials for 1 hour for $100 for psychic appointments. So if you want to do that, but we're going to do a meditation. So feel free to take part in this meditation. So, everybody take a deep breath. Allow yourselves to relax into your psychic portrait. Allow yourself to relax in your vision, your intentions, the emotions attached to them, but also the sense of empowerment in the moment of receiving a psychic vision and receiving a premonition of the utmost positive reinforcement. Being able to collapse those timelines to manifest that, but to see that the creation is not trying to become you. You are trying to become the creation right now. So that psychic intuition kicks in and lets you know that everything that you envision or prophesy or feel into, meaning that you empathically, with your sensitivity, allow yourself to connect to the motherboard of creation. Meaning that every manifestation is not far from you. Your manifestation is not trying to become you, but your manifestation is trying to live inside of your heart. Resounding in that, becoming that, feeling into that, loving it, and existing into it, and allowing yourself to deliberately create. And if you allow yourself to do that, then you're tapping into your heart's desire. And you're allowing yourself to clamp into that vision, to make it have structure, to make it have continuity, and to make it your own Mona Lisa of creation. So it's just simple brushstrokes. It's just a simple act. It's just a simple choice that can change everything about yourself. So this is psychic atomic energy. And this is where everything becomes autonomous, meaning that you're channeling from your own source. And when you're channeling from your own source, you're channeling from your own power. And seeing that everything that we do when we're trying to manifest, when we're trying to generate, when we're trying to create, but when we allow the creation to become ourselves, then we're accessing a higher realm of self. But we're blending the energies of the 12 dimensions and the different 12 aspects of our I Am Presence with the third dimensional way of living. So there is conventional ways of reality to experience and use, but at the same time, we're blending the energies, infusing them, and infusing spirit within our day to reflect the Creator within ourselves. So the manifestation has a creator. It's not the creation of the manifestation, but it's the creator of the manifestation. That's what's beautiful about it. So it's kind of like as if you change you make an abrupt change. And in this change, you allow yourself to see that nothing can change unless you accept it to change. And it's allowing ourselves to tap into that interdimensionality. Being interwoven and connected to our spiritual origination. So being connected to our spiritual origination is finding that soul connection, practicing our soul craft, and tapping into our soul family. And some are physical and non-physical. And this is where we become very confident in that deep water horizon, that outline of creation, that creation that swells into the very thing that we want to do. And this is what generates that electromagnetic kinetic source energy field, which allows us to connect with the very facets of the universe. Our inner universe, our outer universe, but the entirety of the universe, the heart of the universe. Excuse me. So when you have this realization of the very fact that it's not our manifestations trying to create us. And it's more than just living inside of our manifestations, that's part of it. But knowing that the manifestation just needs the permission and the call and the direction and the intuition and the guidance from its own creator. So it's kind of like when we try to summon things, call things to us, attract things to us, we're kind of, in a sense, just saying, come here, manifestation. I attract you to myself. I know that you are who I am. And I am because you are, and you are because I am. Because then that inseparability and that manifestation knows you and remembers you. I am because you are, and you are because I am, and I am because you are. I am the light I am. I am everything. I am everything that I choose to be. I am growth and expansion and wisdom and balance. And I am that I am. You got this. The universe has you. And spirit never leads us astray. But the same thing with manifestation, connecting, being more in tune, is just the ability to be the creator that accepts and receives the wisdom. Just become the Oracle of Loveline Wisdom. Become God manifested in human form. And know yourself as a cosmic shift of psychic atomic energy. So everybody take one last deep breath. Exhale. And that was the meditation. So I hope you guys really enjoyed the meditation. I hope it was very beneficial for you. And I hope it helped you tap into that psychic atomic energy, but also seeing that the creation needs a creator for the manifestation. So sometimes just calling it into existence, summoning it, allowing yourself to call back your power and your energy in your prophecy, and just seeing yourself create that outline of that vision of that deep water horizon, and allowing that vision to become who you are whenever you need it to. So just know that it's a pleasure always doing these meditations and doing these healings that I do on this channel. But also later on tonight, 8, 9, 10, or 11 p.m. Eastern, I'll be doing live readings. They will be donation based. And I do have a private session special for psychic readings for 1 hour for $100. But I hope you guys really enjoyed the meditation. I hope it was very beneficial for you. And just let me know if I can be of service to you in any way that I can. This is White Wolf. Just know that the creation needs a creator, and that the love and the light and the wisdom that comes through us comes through the vacuum and the filter of encompassing that emptiness, encompassing that vibration, encompassing that existence, and just allowing yourself to be the creator that commands the manifestation. So I hope that was very fluid for you guys. I hope it was very helpful for you guys. And I hope that this demonstration or this message reached you in the way that it was supposed to. So thank you guys. God bless. And namaste.